When I talk about dreaming big, I don't mean just saying the words. I mean seeing it so clearly in your mind that it becomes part of who you are. Long before anything happens, you must already believe it's possible. Because if you can't see your dream, if you can't picture yourself living it, then you'll never have the strength to fight for it. Every great achievement begins as a vision in someone's mind. Before the lights, before the applause, before the success, there was a picture. That picture became a plan. Plan became reality through relentless effort. You have to build your dream in your imagination with such detail that it feels real. You should be able to close your eyes and see yourself there, doing it, living it, achieving it, feel it, taste it, smell it. Your mind has to live the dream long before your body ever gets there. When I was starting out, I didn't have fame, I didn't have success, I didn't have recognition. But I had one thing, vision. And that vision gave me direction when nothing else did. Every time I doubted myself, every time I felt like giving up, I would go back to that picture in my head. I would see it so vividly that it reignited the fire inside me. That's the secret. When your vision is strong enough, it pulls you forward even when everything else pushes you back. You see, most people wait for the perfect moment to start believing. They wait for proof. They wait for signs. But that's not how dreams work. You don't need to see it to believe it. You need to believe it to see it. The mind is powerful. It creates your reality. When you decide on something with absolute certainty, the world starts to move around that decision. You begin to attract the right people, the right energy, the right opportunities. But it all begins with clarity. Without a vision, you're just drifting through life, reacting to circumstances instead of creating them. You need to build a vision that's so strong, no amount of doubt can shake it. You'll have people telling you it's impossible. You'll have failures that try to convince you you're not good enough. When that vision is burned into your soul, nothing can stop you. You wake up every morning with a purpose. You know exactly what you're chasing, meaning to your struggles and direction to your actions. The truth is, no dream comes easy. There will be moments when you feel lost, when the road seems endless. But that's when your vision saves you. Because even in the darkness, you can still see that light ahead. You can still see where you're going. And when you hold on to that image, when you refuse to let it fade, you give yourself the strength to keep moving forward. That's where it all begins, with the power to see it before you live it. Dreams demand action. They demand sweat, sacrifice, and a level of commitment most people aren't willing to give. You can have the biggest dream in the world, but if you're not ready to work for it, it will stay a fantasy. You have to be willing to do the work that others avoid, to grind when everyone else is sleeping, to keep moving when your body is tired and your mind is screaming to stop. That's where success is built, in those lonely hours when no one's watching. You can't fake effort. You can't cheat consistency. The results you get will always match the work you've put in. People often say, I want to be great, but greatness doesn't come from wanting. It comes from doing. It comes from showing up every single day with discipline, with purpose, with a fire in your chest that says, I'm not done yet. It's not glamorous. It's not always exciting. Most of the time it's repetition. It's the same grind over and over again until the results start to appear. That's why most people quit. They want instant success. But the truth is, nothing happens overnight. Success doesn't come to you because you dream about it. It comes because you earn it, one hard day at a time. You have to own your dream like it's your responsibility. It is. No one's going to hand it to you. No one's going to push you harder than you push yourself. The world rewards those who refuse to settle. So when you wake up tired, when you feel like skipping the hard work, remember, someone else out there wants the same thing you do. The difference will be who's willing to put in more effort. Are you working hard enough to deserve your dream? Are you doing everything in your power to get closer to it every day? Because if you're not, someone else will. There's no shortcut, secret formula, no magic trick. It's simple. You outwork the rest. You push through the pain, the fatigue, the boredom. You give everything you have, even when the results are invisible. That's the true test. The grind is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. The people who succeed are not always the most talented, but they are the ones who refuse to stop working. They fail, they fall, but they always get back up stronger. They treat every setback as fuel, every obstacle as motivation. The truth is, hard work is your dream life. Without it, your vision fades. With it, your vision becomes unstoppable. Every drop of sweat, every early morning, every late night, it's all part of the price you pay to build something real. And when you finally reach that point, when the world sees what you've created, they'll call it success. But you'll know the truth. You'll know it wasn't luck, it wasn't talent, it was hard work, always. Every dream will test you, it will push you to your limits, and sometimes it will break you down. There will be days when you question everything, when you wonder if the pain is even worth it. But that's where the truth about success hides, in the struggle, in the discomfort, in the pain. Because pain is not there to stop you, it's there to shape you. It's the process that builds strength, discipline, and resilience. The pain you feel today is the power you'll carry tomorrow. Every champion has walked through pain. One escapes it. But what separates the strong from the weak is how they respond when life gets hard. When you face rejection, failure, or heartbreak, your first instinct might be to pull back, to protect yourself, to give up. But that's the moment you have to lean in instead. You can't run from pain, you have to turn it into fuel. Use it to push harder, to go further. Prove to yourself that nothing can break you. Every setback, every failure is a lesson in disguise. You learn who you are when you suffer. You discover how much you can take, how deep your strength really goes. Pain reveals your power, it doesn't take it away. There's a reason why success feels so good when you finally achieve it. It's not just the result, it's because of the struggle behind it. The late nights, the early mornings, the countless failures that no one saw. That's what gives the dream meaning. Everything came easy. There would be no pride, no gratitude, no growth. It's the pain that makes the victory worth it. That's why you can't be afraid to suffer for your dream. Pain you're feeling is not punishment, it's preparation. Every difficulty is strengthening your mind, building your focus, and teaching you how to endure. When you start to understand that, you begin to welcome challenges instead of avoiding them. You start to see failure not as the end, but as part of the process. You realize that pain is temporary. The pride of overcoming it lasts forever. You stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? That's when everything changes. That's when you stop fearing pain and start using it as your greatest weapon. Because every dreamer who ever made it, every person who rose to greatness, had to walk through fire. They didn't become strong despite the pain. They became strong because of it. So when you're hurting, when everything feels impossible, remind yourself, this is the moment that will define you. This is the moment when your dream asks, how bad do you want it? And your answer through every ounce of pain must be, more than anything, there will come a point in your journey when nothing seems to work. You'll feel like you've given everything, yet the results still haven't shown up. Will doubt you, whisper behind your back, and tell you that maybe it's time to move on. That's when belief becomes your greatest strength. Belief is not just a word, it's an inner force that keeps you moving when everything else says stop. It's easy to believe when things are going well, when the winds keep coming. But the real test of belief is when the world turns silent, when doors close, and you're left standing alone with your dream. In that silence, you have to be your own voice. You have to keep saying to yourself, I will make it happen, even when you don't yet know how. Belief is the foundation of every dream. Without it, even the strongest plans fall apart. When you truly believe, you don't just hope for success. You create it. You don't wait for opportunities. You make them. You stop seeing obstacles as roadblocks and start seeing them as challenges to overcome. That kind of belief changes everything. It gives you focus, power, and courage. It gives you the strength to keep showing up, even when no one's clapping for you. Because deep down, you know something the world doesn't yet see. You know what's coming. The truth is, people will doubt you not because they know you can't do it, but because they can't see themselves doing it. Don't let their fear infect your faith. Don't let their small vision limit your big one. Your dream belongs to you. Protect it, nurture it, and most importantly, believe in it more than anyone else ever could. Every great success story was built on that one unshakable belief. I can and I will. You don't need the world to believe in you. You just need to believe in yourself so fiercely that it becomes undeniable. There will be dark days when belief is all you have left, and that's enough, because belief is light. It keeps you moving through the storm when logic says turn back. It gives you the courage to take one more step, to try one more time, to stand up after every fall. And every time you do, that belief grows stronger. That's the magic of it. It multiplies through action. You believe, you act, and then the results begin to appear. Slowly, same people who once doubted you will start asking how you did it. And you'll know the answer. It wasn't luck. It wasn't talent. It was belief. No dream can survive without faith in it. The world might not understand your vision yet, and that's okay. You weren't meant to convince them. You were meant to prove it. So, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how many times you fall, keep believing, because belief turns the impossible into reality.